Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone, my dear students, grade 5. Today lesson is chapter 8, Microsoft Excel 2007. Well, Excel is an application software that helps in calculation and analysis of data using formula and tables. So it's an application that helps you to make calculation and to make you analysis of your data, okay, so you can sort your data in a correct way. Now to start Microsoft Excel, just go to start button, okay, the start button, and on your computer also, if it is Windows 7, you will find it under all programs, okay, so you will just click on the start menu, then you will go to all programs, and then you will click Microsoft Office. Here it is on, let's find it here. Here is Microsoft Office, okay, and I have all the software, the package of Microsoft Office. I'll just click on Microsoft Excel, and this will be our lesson today about Excel. Well, as soon as you open Excel, this is the environment, internal environment for the Excel software. To remind you, my dear students, it is one of the Microsoft Office group software. It is Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint, and Project and Publisher, and Excel is one of them. Now I'll just explain you about the internal environment. As usual, as you learned before in all Office software, this is called Office button, okay, where I have new means new document, and or I can open if I have a file already on the computer, saved on the computer, or if I want to save my current document, the changes to my current document, or if I want to save it on some other name, other location on my computer, then I will just pick save as, and many other multi options here like print, prepare, send, and close. Microsoft Office Excel has here all this is, we call those tabs. So we call this is home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, formula tab, data tab, review tab, and view tab. Under each tab there is a ribbon. This is, we call it ribbons. So if I click on home, this will be ribbons. This is and every ribbon is gathered into groups, like this is clipboard ribbon group, and this is font ribbon group, and this is alignment ribbon group, all under the tab. So each tab has a ribbon. When you click on each tab, under it there is a ribbons, and the ribbons are gathered into groups, okay, as per the commands of that the commands of Excel, okay. And we have here nearby the Office button on the left edge corner, here we have quick access, where it has save, and it has redo and undo. This is quick access. Also you can increase this your quick access menu by clicking this arrow key and just select what extra you wanted to add to your quick access. This is the most commonly used buttons or commands when you're using the Excel sheet. I have here, as you see, the Excel sheet is columns and rows, okay. We call this is columns. Columns are named by an alphabet order, A, B, C. So we call this is A column, B column, C column, D column, okay. And we call this one the rows here, okay, is numbered. Okay, so this is row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, and the cross of the row and column, okay, like you can see here, this yellow part is called a cell. It's called what? It's called a cell. So this red one is called a cell. So the cell is a cross of column and row, column and row. Here I have in the top status bar, or sorry, in the title bar here, I have the name of my Excel sheet and Microsoft Excel, the software that I'm using, and I have the common 3 button, which is minimize and restore and close and close. Also here I have on the side, this is called scrolling bar. This is called scrolling bar, horizontal scrolling bar, and this is called, this is horizontal and this is vertical scroll bar. So we have 2 scroll bar, one vertical and one horizontal, and we have here the zoom button or zoom facilities here, where I can zoom in and zoom out my Excel sheet, and I have here ways to view my Excel sheet. This is page layout, how I want to view my sheet. And by default, my dear students, when you open an Microsoft Excel software, automatically you get by default 3 sheets here. 3 sheets here are named sheet number 1 and sheet number 2 and sheet number 3. This is by default. Each Excel file has 3 sheets inside of it. I can increase the number of the sheets here, sheet number 4, by clicking on this icon, where you can insert a new worksheet. You can rename each worksheet separately. Like if I want to rename this sheet number 1 and I want to put, for example, grade 4, then I want to name sheet number 2, for example, I just right click on it and click rename and start renaming it grade 5, for example, and so on. You can rename all the sheets, but remember that by default an Excel file has 3 sheets, 3 sheets by default, and you can increase the number of this sheet as you wish. Here I want to notice one thing, that the down one, this one we call it status bar, as you see here. Okay, this is the status bar where this ready word is written here. It's called status bar, where it has the zoom and the horizontal scroll bar. This is, we call it the status bar, and the top one we call it title bar. We'll stop, my dear students, by till here how I will start saving my document first in Excel. Definitely I will teach you more things to do in Excel, like very interesting facilities like autofill, for example. Before I end up this lesson, Excel, working with Excel is much and strong tool to use it for our calculation. So you can easily use Excel sheet and Excel facilities inside of Excel that will help you to make your work done, inshallah. Like for example, if I write 1 here and 2 here, this is called autofill facilities, and we will learn much more about it. No need to write 3, 4, 5. I just highlight these 2 cells, and in the edge of these 2 cells, when the mouse pointer becomes like plus, I click on the left button of the mouse, keep pressing it and drag down. See, it will give me automatically, to how much I drag, it will give me here the automatically the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing if I write the days, the weekdays, like Saturday, No need to write it all, just Sunday, enough to write two and then highlight the both of them and come to the edge of the both highlighted cells and drag it down. Then it will give you the whole, automatically whole weekdays. And same thing with the month, and same thing with so many other things. For now, to save my Excel sheet, I just have to click on the office button on the left top corner and click on save as. Rename your file and choose where the drive or the location where you want to store, save your file. For example, my first sheet. Okay, sorry, sheet. Okay, you can save it on your computer desktop or on drive D, wherever you want, or on your document. For me, I will just pick the desktop to save it on, and then just click simply after typing the name and the location where you want to save it, and just click on save button. Thank you very much, my dear students. We'll stop by here. This was the lesson for today. Thank you.